Hello everyone, it's Tablet Guy and today we're back with LEMFO LEM7 review. I believe so. This is the best smartwatch as available right now in the market, so let's see if it's really worth it. Stay tuned and keep watching. The LEMFO LEM7 smartwatch is now officially available in the market with a price tag of just $145. We have got a link in our description below for the best price and discounts. Even though we have seen other smartwatch models from LEMFO in the past, the LEMFO LEM7 MT6737 is so far the best smartwatch from the manufacturer. Now let's go into the review and whether we find the watch useful or not. For someone who doesn't want to spend a lot of smartwatch, the LEMFO LEM7 is a very affordable option. Despite being on the cheaper side of the competition, the LEMFO LEM7 offers features that are found on many expensive smartwatches, making the LEMFO LEM7 quite a good and useful smartwatch to buy, considering the features and overall user experience that it offers. Now, to what powers the LEMFO LEM7, the device is powered by a MediaTek MT6737M chipset and has 1GB of RAM, 16GB of inbuilt storage space. Now we'll talk about the software. What really matters in the smartwatch is the software, and the LEMFO LEM7 is running on Android 7 software, which is latest in the market these days. As of 2018, the watches even has a dedicated nano SIM slot. The LEMFO LEM7 also offers various connectivity options like the support of 4G, LTE, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and GPS. The watch has a variety of sensors like geomagnetic sensors, 3-axis accelerometer, barometer, as mentioned before, a heart rate monitoring sensor. All these sensors can keep up the functions like sleep tracking, tracking the step, activity, heart rate, and many more. For starters, there is a LEMFO watch application available for free in Google Play Store. Using the application of LEMFO LEM7, owners can pair the smartwatch with various supported devices and can add new faces, smartwatch faces, which is amazing. It's a feature that most of the expensive smartwatches have, and they can also install apps on the smartwatch and many more. Now let's speak about the details of the features. Well, the watch has got some awesome features, and the watch is capable of making calls and receiving calls, sending and receiving text messages, even connecting to the internet without having to pair with a smartphone, which is amazingly cool. As the watch has a dedicated SIM slot, allowing the watch to work as a standalone device. As the LEMFO LEM7 is very much oriented towards fitness-liking buyers, the device is capable of tracking different kind of activities like running, walking, cycling, etc. One of the most interesting features of the watch is the 2.0 megapixel camera. It works in HD resolution and it captures average quality images. In case of emergency, you can capture the images and record the videos as well. Now we'll speak about the most important feature, which is the battery. Now as we know, the LEMFO LEM7 has a 7 mAh battery built in, which is a very sizable battery. I've not seen any smartwatch having that kind of battery. The battery size is sufficient enough for a smartwatch, as we know. However, if you use the smartwatch too much for the battery hungry tasks like consuming data, using 4G LTE, then you might have to charge the LEMFO L7 by the end of the day. Otherwise, the battery on the LEMFO L7 can be easily lasting on a single day without having to be charged again. Now it's also equipped with a power bank, that comes along with the watch. That is called the cradle. The cradle features the micro USB port to connect a cable, which then can be connected to the power source for charging. To charge the watch, you simply have to connect the cradle to the power source and lay back side of the watch on the cradle, which is where the charging connectors are present. The LEMFO LEM7 can be charged from 0 to 100% pretty quickly, considering the small size of the battery. So the LEM7 is a very attractive watch in appearance. A circular design is something that captures the attention and the liking of anyone, and the LEMFO LEM7 does have a circular design, making one of the most attractive looking smartwatches in the very first glance. Now, looking into the details, the LEMFO LEM7 is thinner, looks smaller in dimensions than the previous LEMFO smartwatches. There is a 1.39-inch display which is almost equal to the Samsung S3, and that graces the front of the smartwatch. And there's a physical dial in the right side of the smartwatch which does various functions on the back of the watch. And there's a heart rate monitoring sensor. Although the watch is made out of polycarbonate, it does have a very upmarket and premium feel to it. The watch brands are swappable and all the brands are made of skin-friendly materials, which should keep the allergic type user at ease. Now let's go into the hardware. Talking about the hardware, we have to talk about the display of the LEMFO LEM7 first. The 1.39-inch display has a resolution of 400 by 400 pixels, which is the same, as Samsung S3, and is protected against scratches and occasional low light high drops by a 2.5D Corning Gorilla Glass 3 panel along with an AF coating. The display is really good for a smartwatch, and even under direct sunlight, the display of the LEMFO LEM7 is much usable. Next up is the dial on the right side of the watch. The dial is a physical button which when pressed works like a home button for the watch. The button can also be turned to perform functions like turning between the displays. The button can also be pressed in various sensitivities to operate different functions like switching on and off the exercise tracker or turning the display light on. Well, that's pretty good, and very handy as well, especially when you don't have the ease to use the touchscreen. On the other hand, the heart rate monitoring on the back is capable to track heart rate in real time, which is great for using the LEMFO LEM7 as a fitness tracker. Now let's go into the review and whether we find the watch useful or not. For someone who doesn't want to spend a lot of smartwatch, the LEMFO LEM7 is a very affordable option. Despite being on the cheaper side of the competition, the LEMFO LEM7 offers features that are found on many expensive smartwatches, making the LEMFO LEM7 quite a good and useful smartwatch to buy, considering the features and overall user experience that it offers. To buy the LEMFO LEM7 smartwatch, you have got pretty discounted links below. You can go to any of the links and buy the smartwatch right away. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you have any ideas for smartwatches, mobile phones that you would like to know about, put that in the comments below as well. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? It's time to subscribe. So every week we have these new videos coming out which will be more effective to review and give ideas on the next new smartwatch or technology device in the market. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video and have a wonderful day.